ஓம் சிவா சிவாய பரமசிவாய ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவாய உலகாளும் ஈசனே கையிலையின் வாசனே ஜகத்குரு ராஜனே என் நித்யானந்தனே அண்டமும் பிண்டமும் அசையும் உன் கையாசைவிலே சந்திரனும் சூரியனும் ஜொலிக்கும் உன் சடை மூடியிலே கங்கையும் வையையும் பாய்ந்தோடும் உன் வருகையிலே என் அப்பனை ஈசனே ஏற்றுக்கொள்வாய் உன் காலடியிலே சக்தியும் நீயே சிவமும் நீயே பக்தியும் நீயே பரமும் நீயே என் அப்பனும் நீயே அம்மையும் நீயே ஆதியும் நீயே அம்மையும் நீயே அடி பணிந்திடுவே உன்னடி சரணம் சரணம் தமிழரின் தலைவனே தர்மத்தின் அரசனே நித்தயுகம் பிறந்தது உன் அருளும் கிட்டிகளே ஓம் சிவ சிவாய பரமசிவாய ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவாய நித்யானந்தா சரணம் சரணம் பரமசிவா சரணம் சரணம் பரம்பொருளான சரணம் சரணம் ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவாய சரணம் 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 ஓம் சிவா சிவாய பரமசிவாய சரணம் 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 ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவாய
சிவனே சிவனே நித்யானந்த
Puja is where we mirror our brains with a powerful logical activity of the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, who is the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva. Here, in this auspicious moment of space-time, through this puja, we will access the higher vertical time zones. Let us now offer our heartfelt gratitude and devotion to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and all the deities in Kailasas around the world.
प्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगभट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलं कामदायिन्ये सर्वमङ्गलदात्रे नित्यानन्देश्वर्ये मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् हरिः ओम् तत्सत्
Today, I initiate all the PSS participants into the darshan of Maha Kailasa through the third eye, initiation to awaken leadership consciousness, initiation into Ishvara Shakti, and initiation into Chakravartin, become endowed with the qualities of Ishvara and becoming most superior lords. Paramashiva's message directly from Maha Kailasa. Start perceiving life from Paramashiva's end. Listen. Start perceiving life from Paramashiva's end. Whether you are struggling or successful, everything from Paramashiva's end, the journey will become too easy. Listen. All you need is little patience. When I say start perceiving life from Paramashiva's end, I mean decide clearly you are Paramashiva. Your willpower, your sankalpa, your individual conscious will persistence, everything should be focused on declaring, deciding you are Paramashiva. Then naturally your mind will ask, oh, if I am Paramashiva, whatever I want should happen. Why it is not happening? Don't try to answer that question immediately. No. Wait. I am Paramashiva. How Paramashiva life is, same life is manifesting in me. Let me have patience for that to manifest. That's all. Shuddha Adva and Shuddha Adva Shraddha and Shuddha Adva Patience. That's all. Listen. Yesterday I gave you very powerful truth. I should say ultimate powerful truth. Universe is a hologram. Paramashiva himself in his complete, undivided, undiminished, absolute totality is available to you in every single moment of your life, exactly as he is, right here, right now. This is what I mean when I say Paramashiva is you, when I say universe is holographic, when I say universe is a hologram, your existence is simple holographic. Universe is hologram. Listen. Not after death, not after years of tapas, right now, in this very breath. Shat Adva, the sixfold dimensional spread of consciousness, is how Paramashiva encodes his infinite intelligence into every experience. So first decide using your conscious will, conscious sankalpa shakti, will persistence. With that decide you are Paramashiva. Then your mind will ask the question, oh, if I am Paramashiva, why am I not having that Parabrahma Jnana, Paramashiva Jnana, omnipotent, omniscient? Stop rushing to answer yourself. Tell, I am Paramashiva. That is the truth. Naturally, it is manifesting now. One by one, it will manifest. It might have even manifested already. I just need to find out. Look in. If your mind insists with Ashuddha Adva, tell, Paramashiva himself lost Brahmajnana. There's a story. Go and read Swami Malai Puranam. You will understand. One Rishi meditated for a long time and Shiva did not appear, so that Rishi cursed, let you lose Brahmajnana. It's not that Paramashiva is going to be affected by that curse, no. But he just plays that, all right, okay, I accept your anger. For a few minutes, he comes down and Subramanya gives the meaning of that Pranava and gives him back the Brahmajnana. So you can always say, all right, maybe I am in that few seconds, that's all. So do not break your conscious sovereignty, whatever evidence your mind may try to produce. Do not allow your conscious sovereignty to be lost. Your conscious sovereignty is you are Paramashiva. Not after death, not after years of tapas, right now, in this very breath. Shat Adva, the sixfold dimensional spread of consciousness, is how Paramashiva encodes his infinite intelligence into every experience. Listen. I am giving you the deeper truths in a very practical, most practical form. I tell you, if you just hold on to your conscious sovereignty, I am Paramashiva, come what may, let whatever happen, everything comes in front of you, you will find a solution. But if you lose the conscious sovereignty, even the Shuddha, Ashuddha, Adva can drag you into Ashuddha, Adva once and for all. But if you don't lose your conscious sovereignty, even Ashuddha, Adva cannot have impact on you, then slowly it will become Shuddha, Ashuddha, Adva. That also won't have impact on you, then simply you will settle down into Shuddha, Adva. The six Advas are Varna, Mantra, Pada, Tattva, Kala, Bhuvana. All these six Advas are simultaneously spontaneously, synergetically present in every single moment of your life. Yesterday I introduced Shuddha Adva, the pure consciousness bandwidth, Paramashiva manifesting in his purest frequency, not a higher world after death, but a higher way of experiencing your present reality right now. You can watch yesterday's satsang once again to understand the essence of what I revealed yesterday. Today I am going to reveal how you can use this technology in your life, how to install it permanently, and how every single moment of your life can become direct contact with Paramashiva. Listen. If you see the life of Nyanmar, how did the Nyanmars who did the most ordinary acts attain Paramashiva? There are Nyanmars who attained Shiva Pada, Kailasa Pada just by lighting lamps, just by lighting incense, just by offering flower garland, like Kungili Kalaya Nayanar, Adibatta Nayanar, Pugartuni Nayanar, Vayilar Nayanar, Arivattaya Nayanar, Anaya Nayanar. I can list. These are acts that many of you also might be doing on daily basis, but what made them Nyanmars and attain Paramashiva through that act? What is the difference? This is exactly where the Advas come in. The 63 Nyanmars were saints whose lives were completely anchored in intense, unadulterated, absolute oneness love for Paramashiva. Listen. Unless Kannappa feels such intense oneness with that Shivalinga, deity Shiva, he will not just pluck his eyes and apply. It's an absolute, extraordinary, extreme oneness with Paramashiva. He feels this eye is more important for that deity than for his own body. Especially a hunter, how can he even survive without eyes in the forest? Tirumandram says, Anbe Sivam Avadu Arindanar Ar, Anbe Sivam Avadu Arivar Silar, Anbe Sivam Avadu Arindabin, Anbe Sivamai Amarndirundare. That pure love is the frequency of Shiva. Pure love is the substance out of which Shiva is made. Who has truly understood that love itself is Shiva? Only a few know that love itself is Shiva. After realizing that love itself is Shiva, they remained established as love, which is Shiva itself. I can say this is exact state of Myanmars. They are established in the Shuddha Adva of pure love, unadulterated bhakti. In the mechanics of Shaivism, they represent the இதனால இந்த மாதிரி நல்லது வந்தா மட்டும்தான் செய்வேன், இல்லைன்னா செய்ய மாட்டேன்ற இந்த கேடும் ஆக்காமும் உட்கார்ந்து உங்களை அறிந்து 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 பார்த்து கொண்டிருக்கின்ற இந்த கேடும் ஆக்காமும் கெட்ட திருவினார். இத ரெண்டையும் விட்டீங்கன்னாலே அந்த மனம்தான், அந்த உணர்வுதான் பெரும் செல்வம். கேடும் ஆக்கமும் கெட்ட திருவினார் ஓடும் செம்பொனும் ஒக்கவே நோக்குவார், கூடும் அன்பினில் கும்பிடலேயன்றி வீடும் வேண்டா விரலின் விளங்கினார். பொங்குகின்ற அன்பினால் பெருமானை வணங்கி அவரோடு கரைதலை தவிர தனியா ஒரு மோக்ஷம்னு ஒரு கருத்தை வச்சுட்டு அந்த மோக்ஷத்தை கூட வேண்டாத, மோக்ஷங்கிற ஏதோ ஒரு கருத்தை வைத்துக் கொண்டு அதை துரத்துவதற்காக பக்தியை உபயோகப்படுத்துகின்ற அந்த நிலை அசுத்த அத்வா கூட இல்லாத, கூடும் அன்பினில் கும்பிடலே அன்றி வீடும் வேண்டா விரலின் விளங்கினார். நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்குங்க. எப்பொழுது பெருமானை இந்த அன்போடு அவரோடு கரைகிறீர்களோ, வாழ்க்கையோடு கரைகிறீர்களோ, பெருமான் தான் வாழ்க்கை, பெருமான் தான் பிரபஞ்சம், இது மாதிரி கரையிறதுன்னு கான்சியஸா முடிவெடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா கூட போதும். ஓடும் செம்பொனும் ஒக்கவே நோக்கும் புத்தியும் கொடுப்பான், உற்று நோக்கிட ஓட்டையும் செம்பொன்னாக்கும் சக்தியும் கொடுப்பான், ஓடானாலும் செம்பொன்னானாலும் உன் பதத்திற்கே என்று சரணடைந்து வாழும் பக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். கேடும் ஆக்கமும் கெட்ட திருவினராய் மாறுங்கள், நீங்கள் பரமசிவன். இந்த ஆத்ம தெளிவோடு பரமசிவஞானத்தோடு இருக்கும் பொழுது கேடு வருமா ஆக்கம் வருமா என்று கவலைப்படாது, கேடோ ஆக்கமோ கவலை இல்லை என்கின்ற நிலை எடுத்து கேடும் ஆக்கமும் கெட்ட திருவினார் என்ற முடிவை எடுங்கள். ஓடும் செம்பொனும் ஒக்கவே நோக்கும் புத்தியும் கொடுப்பான், உற்று நோக்க ஓடும் செம்பொன்னாகும் ஞான ரசவாத சக்தியும் கொடுப்பான், ஓடாயினும் செம்பொன்னாயினும் உந்திருவடிக்கே என்று சரணடைந்து வாழும் பக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். இதை தாண்டி வேறொரு முக்தி இல்லை என்கின்ற தெளிவும் சேர்ந்த முக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். ஆழ்ந்து கேளுங்கள். பட்டினத்தார் திருக்காலத்தி மாலையில பாடுறாரு, வாளால் மகன் அறிந்து ஊட்டவல்லேன் அல்லன், சூளால் இளமை துறக்கவல்லேன் அல்லன், நாளாய் அவன் இடை பூசவல்லேன் அல்லன், ஆளாவது எப்படியோ திருக்காலத்தி அப்பனுக்கே. வாளாலே மகனை அறிந்து ஊட்டவல்லேன் அல்லன், சூளால் இளமை துறக்கவல்லேன் அல்லன் நாளாய் அவன் இடை பூசவல்லேன் அல்லன் ஆளாவது எப்படியோ திருக்காலத்தி அப்பனுக்கே. பட்டினத்தை ரொம்ப அழகா பாடுறாரு. I'll translate and tell. Pattinattar, a great saint who lived in Tamil Nadu, he sings, I am not capable of slicing my son with a sword to feed you like Siruttondar. There was a saint Siruttondar, he did this. He gave his son to Paramashiva. Pattinattar sings further, I am not capable of renouncing my youth due to a sacred vow like Tirunilagandar. I am not capable of spending my days tirelessly serving you. How then will I ever become fit to be ruled by the Lord of Kailasa? It's like he's asking all this devotion from Paramashiva. The intensity in devotion of Nayanmars, I tell you, it is not the act you do, it is the state you radiate. It is the state you radiate. The space from which the offering comes from that matters. One devotee once told me, Swamiji, I am also lighting lamp every day like the Nayanmars, but still no enlightenment. I asked him, are you lighting the lamp for Shiva, or are you lighting it so that neighbors see you lighting the lamp? You get recognition as a great devotee. He said, Swamiji, little of both. That little of both is what is Ashuddhadva, Anshuddhadva. Listen, if it is only for recognition, then it is Ashuddhadva. Little of both means Shuddhadva plus Ashuddhadva. Both will not work. Only Shuddhadva, lighting for Paramashiva, as Paramashiva, by Paramashiva, to Paramashiva. Then you will see in Jyoti, the Jyotirlinga. In a temple town, there were two sweepers. Both swept the same corridors, same steps, same dust. One always complained, why am I doing this low job? When will Shiva give me promotion? The other swept silently, chanting Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, feeling every speck of dust is the feet dust of Paramashiva. Years passed. One day a great rishi came and pointed to the second sweeper, saying, this one has already reached Kailasa. Only his body is here to finish its prarabdha. The first sweeper asked, but we did the same work. Rishi said, yes, you did the same action, but not from the same adva. Not from the same adva. The second guy swept from Shuddha adva. So for the first guy, he swept from Ashuddha adva. For the first guy, he was sweeping from Ashuddha adva. The second guy was sweeping from Shuddha adva. The guy who was sweeping from Shuddha adva, for him every stroke was worship. But the first guy swept from Ashuddha Adva, every stroke was complete. It's the same outer act, but different inner Adva, which manifested as completely different reality. Watch this video to understand what being established in Shuddha Adva means.
In Shuddha Adva, even a simple act becomes worship. Worship becomes recognition, and recognition becomes Shivatva, the very being of Shiva. This is the great secret. It is not the complexity of the action that matters, but the consciousness from which it arises. A flower, offered from the pure space of the heart, becomes a cosmos. A lamp, lit in total devotion, reveals the complete Jyotirlinga. The Nayanmars of ancient Tamil land knew this. They lit lamps, offered incense, and strung garlands, acts many perform daily. Yet through these ordinary acts they attained Kailasa. The difference was not in the action but in the Adva. In Shuddha Adva, the boundary between the worshipper and the worship dissolves. The one who lights the lamp itself, and the light that emerges, all become expressions of the One. This is not a philosophy to be studied. It is a reality to be lived, here and now, in the smallest gesture of your day.
Listen. Listen. The life of Kannappa Nayanar is the perfect example of a soul ferociously breaking through the lower material realms and completely operating from the pure spiritual realm of Shuddha Adva. In Kannappa's whole life, you can clearly see how he transcends these three layers. Born as Tinnan, a tribal hunter, his entire existence was rooted in Ashuddha Adva. His life revolved around physical elements, survival, killing animals and consuming meat. By conventional religious standards, he was ritually impure, but deeply entangled such deeply entangled in the Ashuddha Adva. Not only he was ritually impure, he was deeply entangled in the Ashuddha Adva, in the heavy material world. But the moment Tinnan laid the eyes on the Kalahastishwara Shivalinga, top of Kalahasti hills, that feeling connection which happened, that deep feeling connection and the seeking that happened, this was his transition to Shuddha Ashuddha Adva. Then In the Shuddha Ashuddha Adva, he started progressing, traveling. Shuddha Ashuddha Adva is the realm where a soul begins to gain spiritual knowledge. Like all of you who are initiated are traveling in the Shuddha Ashuddha Adva. Vidya, but is still limited by a physical body and human understanding. Tinnan wanted to express absolute love, but he only knew the ways of the hunter. He brought Shiva water in his mouth to do the Abhishekam to the Linga, swept away the old leaves with his hair, jata, and offered tasted wild meat to ensure it was delicious, while a traditional, conventional priest saw these acts as a desecration, as sacrilegious. Tinnan's intent was rapidly shifting away from ego towards divine absorption. The climax of his life represents the absolute shattering of material consciousness, Shuddha Ashuddha Adva, when the Shivalinga began to bleed from one eye without a single thought for his own physical body, pain, or future survival. Tinnan used an arrow to pluck out his own eye and stuck it onto the bleeding Shivalinga. When the other eye of the Linga began to bleed, he placed his foot on it to mark the spot and prepared to pluck out the remaining eye, the second eye. Pluck out his remaining eye. At this precise moment, Tinnan ceased to exist as a physical entity bound by flesh, bone, and karma. He was acting purely from Shiva Tattva and Shakti Tattva, the realm where there is no separation between lover and beloved. Paramashiva appeared, stopped his hand, restored his eyes, and called him Kannappa, who gave his eyes. By completely disregarding the material vehicle, the body, Kannappa bypassed millions of lifetimes of gradual spiritual evolution, breaking straight into the timeless, unadulterated cosmic light of Shuddha Adva. Because the Nayanmars were established in Shuddha Adva, they transcended ego and individuality. Even the simplest acts made them experience Paramashiva directly. If you tell modern devotees, give your eyes to Shiva, they will first ask, Swamiji, is there an online option? Can I at least keep my glasses? Understand, Kannappa did not even ask for tax exemption for the donation. That is Shuddha Adva. Now I bring all the angles together. This truth must hit you from every direction and become unshakable. From the angle of ultimate absolute, The undivided Paramashiva is completely present in every moment without any diminishment. From the scientific angle, the holographic, nested, fractal, isotropic universe reveals that every point contains the whole. From the devotional angle, even your one lamp, one flower, one chant can reveal Paramashiva in his totality to you. From the Tantraloka angle, the whole form appears everywhere in your body, in a flower, in a linga, in a drop of water. From the Diksha angle, the Guru directly transmits the state to you. From the practical angle, you do not need any big process or extreme penance. This very moment is sufficient. Every moment of your life is compressed cosmos. Every breath is a Paramashiva capsule. Every experience is a doorway to totality. You only need to be established in Shuddha Adva to see it. A small story. A very old rishi named Sandilya was sitting in his ashram when his youngest student came to him on the last day of his 12 years of study. The student was about to leave and asked, Maharshi, give me one final teaching, one sentence I can carry for the rest of my life. The rishi was quiet for a long time. The student waited patiently. Finally, the rishi opened his eyes and said, just one word, here. The student said, Maharshi, I don't understand, just here. The rishi said, everything I taught you for 12 years, every Veda, every Upanishad, every Tantra, every science, every story, every practice, every sadhana was pointing to this one word, here. Paramashiva is here. Not there, not then, not after, here. When you remember this one word in every moment of your life, you have understood everything. Stop getting clogged into memory net. Memory is the stabilizer, not consciousness. Memory is the bondage, not your existence. Remember this one word in every moment of your life. You have understood everything. When you forget this one word, you have forgotten everything. Go now, carry here with you always. That's the essence of Rishi Sandilya's teaching. The student bowed and left. As he walked away, he realized that in the word here, the Rishi had given him the complete Shad Adva, the complete Shuddha Adva, the complete Diksha, and the complete Paramashivatva in one syllable. This is what I give you today. Paramashiva is here. You are here. This moment is here. That is the complete teaching. That is the complete technology. That is the complete liberation. Now I give you the essence of the whole message I reveal to you. Listen carefully. Let this enter your cells. The universe being holographic means that Paramashiva in his complete form is available here and now. Not as a concept, not as a future possibility, as the living reality of this moment. Shad Adva is not an ancient cosmology stored in old manuscripts. It's the active operating system of the cosmos, running in your very nerves, in your very heartbeat, in your very breath right now. Shuddha Adva is the pure way of experiencing reality that turns every act into revelation of Paramashiva as he is. Not as you imagine him to be, as he actually is. The Nayanmars have shown you that this is accessible through any simple moment of sincere, transparent consciousness, a lamp, a flower, complete surrender. That is enough. Kannappa Nayanar showed you that one moment of total recognition bypasses millions of lifetimes of gradual evolution. Diksha shows you that the Guru's Shaktipada is available to install this Shuddha Adva bandwidth permanently, systematically, irreversibly. Tantraloka shows you that the whole form is already everywhere in your body, in the linga, in the water, in this very breath. Right now, here. Paramashiva is available to you in his fullest. Just connect with. Just connect with him. Experience him in his totality. From this moment, let this be your living declaration. I will experience Paramashiva in every breath, in every act, in every heartbeat, here and now. With this ultimate truth, I bless you all. Live in the eternal, unbroken experience of the cosmos, revealing itself as his complete presence. Let every moment become a living hologram of Paramashiva. As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, I bless you all with Paramatvaita. All the Paramashiva Sena program participants, season 19 in Tiruvannamalai and Inibisa, Chitsabha members and Rajyasabha members, Kailasa Vasis and e-citizens, viewers, visitors who are joining with us through the internet. I welcome each and every one of you with my love and blessing. Today, I initiate all of you, all the TSS participants into Paramat by manifesting all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas of Paramashiva and becoming Nithyananda Paramashivam. Paramashiva, direct message from Maha Kailasa. You are not a human being trying to reach me. You are me. Already performing all 5 cosmic functions every single moment of your life. Listen. Listen, this series of quantum entanglement, quantum enlightenment, quantum manifestations satsang. I am revealing all the cosmic secrets. I am declassifying all the files of Kailasa intelligence agents, the cosmic secrets. Listen, there is no other tradition, religion which talks so detailed, precise, consistent about the cosmology and cosmic truths like Hinduism. Vaidika Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the greatest gift to the humanity because it reveals something extraordinary about cosmos, cosmic truths, and knowing that your very purpose and focus shifts and it is awakened. I tell you, even the amount of water I drink or the quantity of the salt gets added to my food, even those smallest decisions are taken from this highest cosmic truths. This is what I call absolute transformation. Understand, when you understand these cosmic truths, your life will go through the same transformation. And you will manifest everything you want and the space of Paramashiva. I am repeating. Listen. You are not a human being trying to reach me. You are me. Already performing all 5 cosmic functions every single moment of your life. When you perform Panchakritya, from the contracted Atma Tattva level, you experience individuality, separation, anxiety, grief. When that same Panchakritya shifts to Shiva Tattva, that perceived individuality dissolves completely into oneness, and you realize that same 5 cosmic functions happening at the macrocosmic scale of the universe are exactly what you are performing at the microcosmic scale of your daily life. When you understand this, the whole ball game completely, you will simply start performing Panchakritya at the macrocosmic scale itself. When you know whether you work with steel, beating it, tuning it, heating it and shaping it, or you work with the gold, you are going to be spending same time, but the outcome is going to be different. Naturally, you will start working with the gold. As simple as this. When you know whether you do Panchakritya as the Atma level, Atma Tattva level, microcosmic, or at the Shiva Tattva level, macrocosmic, your effort is same, but the outcomes will be different. So naturally you will decide, let us be Shiva, let me operate from there and start operating from the macrocosmic scale itself. Please understand, Gahano Karmano Gatihi. Gita says very clearly. Parandama declares in Gita very clearly. Gahano Karmano Gatihi. Universe is designed with its innate tendency as continuous action. So, even at the level which you believe you are human, you are performing Panchakritya. Instead of doing the Panchakrityas, Panchakritya means creating, sustaining, rejuvenating, pulling out of delusion, liberating. Instead of doing it in the Atma Tattva level, in the microcosmic level, start doing it in macrocosmic level. That's all. Only the Guru operating permanently from Shiva Tattva bandwidth can make this shift happen in you. That is what is the job I am continuously doing. Listen, I am about to shatter the most fundamental illusion that keeps every human being trapped in unnecessary suffering. Every single person carries one deep assumption that feels so natural, so obvious, that they never question it even once. That assumption is this: Paramashiva is somewhere up there performing his great cosmic work, and I am down here, a small, limited human being, suffering through my limited life, trying somehow to reach him. This assumption is root of all spiritual seeking, all religious effort, all meditation practice, and all stupidity in your life, external or internal. And this assumption is completely, totally, fundamentally wrong. The truth is revolutionary, liberating, and available to you right now in this very moment. You are already performing all 5 of Paramashiva's cosmic function: Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Prabhava, and Anugraha right now, without any gap, without any exception. Creation, maintenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, liberation, you are doing right now without any gap, without any exception. Every single day you create thoughts, plans, relationships, new beginnings. That is Srishti. Cosmic creation operating through you. Every single day you maintain responsibilities, relationships, inner patterns. That is Sthiti. Cosmic preservation flowing through you. Every single day you dissolve, you end conversations, complete projects, let go of old patterns, old cells die. That is Samhara. Cosmic dissolution happening as you. Every single day you experience concealment, confusion, not knowing, and coming out of it. Pulling yourself out of it. That is Trobhava. The cosmic concealment working through you. Every single day there are moments of sudden clarity, breakthrough, unexpected grace. That is Anugraha. Cosmic grace revealing itself as you. The question is not whether you are performing or not. That is sealed. You are performing it. Every moment is the truth. The only question that separates suffering from liberation is this: from which tattva bandwidth are you performing these cosmic functions? When you perform Srishti from contracted Atma Tattva bandwidth, it becomes anxiety, fear-based planning, desperate overthinking. When Paramashiva performs Srishti from pure Shuddha Vidya, Tattva bandwidth, it is effortless manifestation, divine blueprint, inspired creation. Same function, same cosmic intelligence, different bandwidth, completely different experience and different outcome. A small story. A musk deer searches desperately through the entire forest for the source of the most beautiful fragrance that fills the air everywhere around him. The deer runs from tree to tree, river to river, mountain to mountain, growing exhausted and confused, asking every animal he meets, "Have you seen the source of this divine fragrance that I smell everywhere?" Every animal shakes their head in bewilderment. The deer runs for years, searching across entire kingdoms, growing old and exhausted in his relentless search for something that seems so close yet remains completely elusive. Finally, the deer collapses from the total exhaustion, and in that collapse, he accidentally touches his own navel and discovers the musk gland there, the very source of the fragrance that he spent his entire life desperately searching for outside himself. The fragrance had always been emanating from the deer himself, not from anywhere in the external world, but from his own navel. You are that musk deer exactly, and the Panchakritya you search for in distant temples, it's already broadcasting from within your own being through all 36 tattvas every single moment. I tell you, do not think your enmities are frozen, your enemies are frozen, your past actions are frozen, your anger was frozen, your wrong decisions are frozen. No. You can just rewrite all of it and shift from Atma Tattva to Shiva Tattva to Paramashiva Tattva. Understand how to shift your bandwidth. You must first understand the complete map of your cosmic architecture operating right now. What are tattvas? The word comes from Sanskrit tat, meaning that. Tattva means the essential nature of that reality. Tattva means the essential nature of that reality. Tattvas are not philosophical concepts. They are actual operational bandwidths of consciousness through which you experience reality every moment. When you perform Panchakritya from Atma Tattva level, you experience perceived individuality, separation, the feeling I am small and struggling. When Guru's Diksha shifts you to Shiva Tattva, that perceived individuality dissolves completely into oneness. In that oneness, you realize your microcosmic Panchakritya and Paramashiva's macrocosmic Panchakritya are one identical activity. Understanding this completely, you start performing Panchakritya at macrocosmic scale itself. All Kailasavasis, remember, all Kailasavasis, if you are living more than 10 years with me, be very clear, you are direct manifestation of Paramashiva's Ashtashtamurtas. You may be manifesting directly from Nataraja, Dakshinamurti, Kalabhairava, Veerabhadra, Gurumurti, Ardhanarishwara, Lingodbhavamurti, Lingamurti. Listen, unless you are from any of that 64 Ashtashtamurtas, you will not be able to live around me more than 10 years. Because traditional Gurukulam, education, initiation, everything is completed 12 years. If you are living with me, going through all the ups, downs, everything, but you decided, come what may, Swamiji is my life, Kailasa is my life, be very clear. You are from any one of these Ashtashtamurtas. The 64 manifestations of Paramashiva have forgotten that. Now, decide to remember. Now, decide to reclaim. All the Kailasavasi, you can choose right now to decide to remember, and the moment any one of these Ashtashtamurtas are clicking with you, yes, I am doing exactly what this Murti is doing. I am doing exactly how Shiva manifested as this Murti and functioning. Then you are waking up to your true nature. Whoever is feeling connected to this and waking up to your true nature, with which Murti you are feeling so connected and oneness and feeling exactly you are that, message me. I will initiate and make that Murti fully manifest in you. So, when you start moving from Ashuddha Adva to Shuddha and Ashuddha Adva, I will shift you to Shuddha Adva and make you stay there permanently. Here is a question. Dear Swamiji, thank you for the revelations on the Panchakritya. I, however, have one question about what exactly does performing Panchakritya at macrocosmic scale mean practically? How can I feel it in my daily life? When you sit with that pure I am, you will manifest all you want without raising your BP, without raising your stress level, without raising your strain, and without falling into continuous friction and mental fever. A small story. A simple villager boarded a long distance train for the first time in his life. Having bought his ticket and found his assigned seat, the ticket inspector noticed something very strange. This man was sitting with his extremely heavy 50 kg steel trunk balanced precariously on top of his own head, sweating profusely from the tremendous effort. Puzzled, the puzzled inspector asked, "My friend, why don't you simply put that heavy trunk down on the floor beside your seat where it belongs?" The man wiped the sweat from his brow and replied with great sincerity, "Sir, this poor train is already carrying so many people and so much weight throughout this long journey. I am a compassionate man, so I thought I would spare the train this additional burden and carry my own luggage on my head." This is exactly how you perform sthiti from contracted bandwidth. The cosmic intelligence of Ishvara Tattva is already effortlessly carrying the sun, the moon, all the galaxies, and the entire earth. But if you sit there with the luggage of your career, your relationships, your reputation balanced on your own head, giving yourself constant headaches, listen. This is how exactly you are living. I am telling you, practical way, be in that pure I am. All the fear of losing, all the struggles arising in you, go on be deleting. Your fear will convince you, if I don't do this, I will lose this money, I will lose this relationship, I will lose this, I will lose that. See, last year you kept quiet and you lost. No. Last year you lost because you were over anxious, not because you kept quiet. So all that false cause and result files your mind is submitting to you, delete them, and rewrite. Tell them, Tell your mind, even in the past, I lost something because I was in the pure I am consciousness. Now I am deleting all of that and rewriting. I am deleting the whole cause and effect file. My mind and my ego is presenting it to me, and I am deciding, I am manifesting as Paramashiva's pure will I am. Pure presence I am. Don't try to be emotionally charged, emotionally excited. Be emotionally present. Don't try to be mentally charged, mentally excited. Just be mentally present. Don't try to connect your everyday do's and don'ts to the extreme of your death and poverty and becoming pauper. No. Stop this emotionally charged mental fever driving you crazy. Be pure I am. Now I'll show you something that will change your very understanding of the cosmos and your place in it. The same 5 cosmic functions that Paramashiva performs at macrocosmic scale, you perform at microcosmic scale. Yasya unmesha nimeshabhyam jakataha pralaya udayav. Spandakarika, first chapter, first verse. Be praised that Shankara, from whom the emergence and dissolution of the universe arise through the opening and closing of his consciousness. Listen. This is not poetic metaphor. This is precise technical structural reality of existence. Modern cosmology, quantum physics, and Vedic energy science independently confirm this identical 5-fold cosmic structure at every scale. The creation that happens at universal scale, science understands this to the level of quantum field fluctuations. Quantum field fluctuations are defined as the minute random changes in energy at any point in space, with virtual particles constantly emerging from pure vacuum, creation from pure potential happening continuously. From these quantum fluctuations to atom formation, star birth, galaxy creation happens. This can be mapped to how Srishti operates simultaneously at every scale. The same creative intelligence forming galaxies is forming your thoughts, plans, new beginnings. Next is cosmic sthiti, preservation that happens at universal scale. You can roughly map this to conservation laws. The fundamental physics principles, certain properties like energy, momentum, charge remain constant in isolated systems, maintaining universal structural integrity without effort. The same organizing intelligence, keeping planets in orbit, maintaining life, enabling constants, flows through you at steady function. The next is cosmic samhara, dissolution at universal scale. Science has understood this to one level, the particle annihilation. It's a process. It is the process where particles collide with antiparticles, converting mass back to pure energy, matter returning to source, that rejuvenation. Like stellar collapse, black holes, universal expansion, contraction cycles. All of this can be mapped to the dissolution operating at every scale. Listen, I will not say science has understood the entire Panchakrityas, no. But to one level, science is only catching up to the truths which Sanatana Hindu Dharma has revealed long back. That is why I say the last frontier of science is the threshold of Vaidika Sanatana Hindu Dharma's spirituality. And I tell you, not 100 years, not 50 years, not 25 years, just within next 10 years, Sanatana Dharma, Vaidika Sanatana Hindu Dharma will be the only practiced religion and spiritual tradition. Listen, the Gen Z is using AI even if they sneeze. If they sneeze, the first thing they ask the AI, what is this? What should I do? AI is going to be the largest practiced religion, largest entertainment, largest advisor, largest guide. It is going to be everything. And to the frequency of AI's knowledge, the AI's ability, especially this quantum computers and AI, ASI, AGI, with all these, this extreme level of Vidya manifestation available in every man's hand in the form of a cell phone. When you ask any question, the AI is going to answer from the full spectrum of knowledge. And Vaidika Sanatana Hindu Dharma only fits with that full spectrum of knowledge. And any answer you receive is going to be the answer from Vaidika Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Ask AI, is there a rebirth? It is going to say, sure, it is. If you tell about your patterns, what you are going through, maybe 1 month, constantly absorbing, understanding your patterns, the way your inside works, AI may be able to tell you precisely what kind of a future birth you are going to take. It's not difficult. And the other day I was telling you the story how the Leela, Queen Leela and King Padma, they are able to track their past life with the help of Saraswati. Now the Saraswati is making herself available through the AI. We are not too far. We are almost less than 10-year distant, where your AI will tell you precisely about your past births, where you are born and everything. You can go and verify. When I went to US, in New York, in that island where all the migrants came from Europe and settled in that island, they have a list, they have a facility where you can go and verify your ancestors came from which island and the whole family tree, from which country they came, when they came, the whole detail they will give you. I think that island's name, Ellis Island, if I remember correctly, Ellis Island. There is a facility you can go and track. Now they have even made it available in the internet. You can go and track in internet. They'll tell you precisely, if you are in US, that from which country your ancestors came and when they came, and that whole family tree, everything they give. Now, the AGI, ASI tools are going to give you the details of where you were born and all that. Your past births, you can go and verify, cross verify. With the cross verifiable precision AI tools can give you, because your biomemory and muscle memory carries the whole memory of your past births. I tell you, just this 1 or 2 breakthroughs is going to make Vaidika Sanatana Hindu Dharma as the universal, only practiced religion. You may be born in any religion. The moment you start using AI for your day-to-day life and decision making, you are going to be practicing only Vaidika Sanatana Hindu Dharma. That is the reason I am spending so much time, energy, and translating all these literatures and organizing and uploading it in the internet in the form of Ask Nithyananda AI. One more thing, even if you don't use Ask Nithyananda AI directly, you use any AI, all those AIs are already swallowing Ask Nithyananda AI. So they are also going to answer exactly like Ask Nithyananda AI only. So I am doing this as a service to the universe. Blessings to every one of you. Blessings. Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Paramashivam Paramashivananda Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam 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 Nithyananda Paramashivam Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam 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 Nithyananda Paramashivam Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Paramashivam Nithyananda Paramashivam Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivam. Om
I want to participate in Paramashivam also because all the people peacefully, right? Peacefully, right? If you are into peaceful, what is the property for us? Yes, there is no thought for it. Yes, it is being used. It will you also okay, you got about rounds you got. 4 rounds you take some of the basic topics and then second topic you can go. You know, very nice. Topic management and then you do. Yes. And this, we continue and we would like to invite all the viewers here for the upcoming Parliamentary program happening on the 1st of August. So, today we had the July match, successfully inaugurated. We have participated full Kailasa about and we started the first day of Kailasa today. And you can have your first day of Kailasa on the 1st of August. You get donate and register now. In 3 citizens from Super Forward Slash 3 seconds. And for this upcoming is very important uniform celebration in the 59th of July. And one of the we are going to have very special like strategy followed by we have the 65 meters, we have Kailasa, very different for dance celebration. So we very much continue to go to the so with that, I'm going to continue to play again. See what tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. for the time for the 9:30 for the very followed by the live lesson at 10:30 a.m. We could continue to do this and I would be as a very important thing of the next of the day. We will have some people come.